guys. Craftsman snowblower, 26-inch clearing path, 208. Let me make sure. Yeah, 208cc engine. I'm back at the PA house now, but the driveway in New York was pretty treacherous, and I don't have a trailer to move the Cub Challenger with the plow on it, or my tractor to clear the driveway up there. So I had a dumpster on the way, I had a refrigerator being delivered, and I needed to clear the driveway. So about 4 days ago, I shot up to Lowe's, 6 p.m.-ish. I bought it online, and I just wanted to make sure there were no issues with the dumpster and the refrigerator. So I bought what I thought was a brand new Craftsman snowblower. You know, it's unfortunate because I will, in another video, show the proof. This blower came assembled, and it's been a nightmare between PA and New York house, but I didn't have a gas can with me, so I had to stop and buy a gas can and get gas. And I bought oil just in case. I checked the oil, and when they assembled it, they actually did fill the oil. But what was discouraging, two things actually. One, this has electric start. You plug it into a 120 extension cord, push a little button, and it's supposed to start. Well, nothing happens. And being the burly guy that I am, I activated the choke, primed it, and pulled it 2 or 3 times, and thankfully it did start. I got the driveway clear, the dumpster's there, the new refrigerator has been delivered, all is well. But that night I thought, you know, let me look over the instructions. I've had one snowblower prior to this, and I understand how they work. You know, you have your forward and reverse gears, your auger, and your drive levers. No big deal, they're all kind of the same. Oh, and the chute. The chute is plastic on this one, and it actually works fairly well. I haven't had to shoot it down with silicone or PAM or anything. It's been pretty cold though, so it's not like a slushy heavy kind of a snow. But anyway, I thought I'd look over the instructions, make sure I wasn't missing anything, any features that I wasn't aware of and so forth. Like, it does have a headlight on it, and it's useful, but it's not great. I did use it that night to make sure the drive was clear for the next morning, because the dumpster guy said he'd be there around 8 a.m. So I didn't want to get up super early and fire this thing up, so I did it in the dark. But the light, I don't want to say adequate, but it's definitely a help. It's not perfect. So anyway, back to the instructions. So I got 2 clear plastic, whatever you'd like to call them, folders, and one had all the documentation for the snowblower itself, and the other one, to my enormous surprise, was a repair order. Apparently Lowe's had used this on their own sidewalks or whatever, and there was a problem with it stalling. So they sent it to Lowe's repair, and it's very clear, it's very obvious that I was in the automotive business for 20 plus years. I had my own business for almost 10 years, automotive repair, and I really know what I'm looking at when I see a repair order. So anyway, the repair order says that the engine just shuts off, and there was no fix. Drain the fuel tank, bad gas, question mark. That's what they came up with. So I used it prior to knowing this, and it does surge as you see in the video. And I did not catch it in the video, but it has stalled several times without being used. Just sitting here idling, it just stalls out. So I'm going to guess that there's a problem with the fuel, whether it's a fuel line, the carburetor, a fuel filter, who knows what. I've not looked into it, and I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do yet, other than definitely call Lowe's. And I put medium grade gas in this one when I got it. So I'm not using the low end, I'm not using the high end. But I guess this video is not an overview or a review. It's more like and I don't even know how you would know. I would have never known if that paperwork wasn't included with, and the guy, it's funny because I ordered it online. When I went to pick it up, they said, oh, he's still getting it out. It's a new guy, he hasn't done this before. And I'm sure that's why I wound up with the paperwork for the complaint and attempted repair on the stalling. But man, you can't buy anything brand new even and not have a problem. It's just, and I mean, this was $900. Not that it's a super expensive blower. I know there's multi-$1,000 blowers out there. And I almost bought an Ariens, but after reading the reviews, their quality has gone downhill big time, according to the reviews. I have no first-hand knowledge of that, but just reading the reviews, it looks like they're not what they used to be. So I don't have any advice, unfortunately, on how to guide anyone as far as what may have been prior to your purchase. But if I would have had an option, I would have gotten this in the box and put it together myself. And if I would have had a problem right off the bat, I would have returned it immediately and got another one. That probably would have been the easiest route to go. But like I said, they had two in stock. Both were assembled. I didn't say they had two in stock, but I'm saying it now. They had two in stock. They were both assembled. And I really, really was in a pinch and I needed one. So apparently they tossed me the one with the complaint on it. So anyway, guys, I'll probably do another video on this, let you know how it goes when I call Lowe's, how it turns out, and probably do a review. I'm not totally disappointed with it, but I'm not ecstatic with it either. And after spending that kind of money on anything, I want to be ecstatic with it. So you guys have a great Saturday, and stay tuned, man. We'll see what happens. Take care.